there folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity, and when last we left off it turns out Concelhaut has 4 apprentices. Well, had 4 apprentices. Sable turned on us when we went to warn her of something, and we had to have at thee. There is now Uariki, Peldon, and Tanos. Tanos is a vithrack, and Tanos wants us to get rid of the other apprentices for the reward of the ability to see Concelhaut. But each one of the apprentices has part of a password or key of some kind that will get us admittance.
I'd be glad to.
With Sable gone, we can only now speak to Peldon and Uariki.
Not sure how I feel about
Let's
this.
unlock this door
Hope that helps.
and see... Oh! That's a lot of skeletons!
Hey.
That's a lot of skeletons.
I'm here.
Well, guess we're going to have at thee with some skeletons. They're probably not very tricky, but still, we always want to be cautious.
Following your lead.
Oh, put all of you here.
Aye?
Yes?
Move a bit further forward. Have at thee.
Hey.
You move here, you move here.
What?
They're going to... Oh yeah, these are not tough at all. These aren't even vaguely tough. Do this. And they're all gone. Take it out in one single utterance. And we get a bunch of random stuff that's not very useful. And there are some remains in here.
I'm here.
Go have a look and see if there's anything else hidden.
I'm here.
There is not. Here we have... Oh, camping supplies! That's incredibly useful. There's also this. Liquid metal drips from the dangling skeleton.
Yes?
Ah, so you were trying to put liquid metal on the remains and strengthen them with that. We can open this.
I'm here. Not
I'm going to open this. Is this a mistake? Probably. We are currently... We're not spotted
It's no
yet.
trouble. There you go.
I'll open that. Oh! Ouch! That's a lot of damage. But you know, we're not dead.
How about that?
There's also a trap here. Can I disarm it? Yes. Can I disarm this
I
one?
suppose it can't be helped.
Okay, I can't disarm that one. Do I want to trigger an incredibly dangerous trap? Maybe?
I suppose it can't be helped.
I'll give it a go. That's not too terrible. Just move out of the room.
Hey.
And wait for that to expire.
Following your lead.
I'm going to have you use this here.
I'm here.
Get back that lost health.
Not a
And
sound.
we will check out
No
this, which is locked.
There you go.
And then here is some money, an iridescent scarab figurine, which summons an Ardra beetle. Oh yes, we want to put these in there, don't we? Your inventory is a bit full. Get that. Put that away. We have 2 of these now. There we go. And put that there as well. And then we will look at this. The last tower. Oh, that's pretty good. Grants armor of faith 3 times per rest, which is more damage reduction. According to legend, this shield was one of 12 fashioned for a small subset of paladins from the Order of Kind Wayfarers, calling themselves the Towers. The paladins charged themselves with protecting the small outlying villages and towns clustered among the foothills of the White March. Though their numbers were few, the paladins were known for their unwavering dedication, moving swiftly to engage any threat to innocent travellers. Those with the fortune to fight beside these warriors often said that they felt as if otherwise fatal blows would glance harmlessly off their armour, and claimed that the paladins had brought them fortune. As the years passed, each of the paladins succumbed to age or violence until only one remained. The last tower became a legendary figure in her own right, walking a lonely patrol along the eastern roads of Deerwood. This shield is said to have been pulled from the Lake of Drowned Tombs by a villager from Good Hope. The battered kite shield remains a fine piece of craftsmanship, though the green paint of its heraldic tower has been scraped away in several places. Extra move speed. That's quite nice.
Certainly.
What's in here?
I suppose it can't be helped.
In here is an exceptional battle axe and diamonds, topaz, and wow, that's some really good stuff. This is probably the way to Concelhaut.
I'm here.
Let's go into here and ready just in case you decide to attack us. You might decide that you want to eliminate us before we can potentially eliminate you. That would not be good. Okay, let's have a chat with you once you're here.
How may I help?
Everybody else is
I'm
in
here.
about the place I want them to be. He's probably getting a bit annoyed that I'm hanging around and watching him work. Okay, he's there now. Let's have a chat.
Now is not the time.
He does his best to ignore you. Tanos wants you dead.
And that hopeless fraud had to send you to waste my time, Fine.
The wizard mutters under his breath. He snaps his book shut and raises his hand, an incantation ready on his lips. Okay, I was going to see what you thought about it. He's like, nah, I'm just going to fight you now. That's just what we're going to do. We're just going to fight. Okay. I guess violence is the answer.
Aye?
Okay, you're going to do that. You're going to do that.
Your
You're
thoughts
going
must
to
flow
shoot
deeply indeed.
here. You're going to
I'm
shoot
here.
here.
Following
You're
your
going to
lead.
shoot there.
Hey.
You're going to immediately knock down Peldon. Okay, Peldon is on the ground. Next, we are going to fire this spell right here. How about this? Excellent. And Peldon is already nearly out. This might be because
How may
I
I help?
fired everything at Peldon. Go forward.
What?
You need to go here. You need to knock Peldon down again.
I'm here.
You can just disintegrate Peldon. And then you can just shoot. And there we go. You can then do this. Okay, Peldon is gone. Peldon is goo.
Aye?
That was shockingly straightforward. I was not anticipating it to be that easy. But there we go.
I'm here.
That's another one taken care of. And soon you'll all be gone as well. We need you to shoot here. And in a moment, there won't be many more of these. I don't think I even need to use any of my consumable resources for this one. I don't think I do. You're gone. Right, you can go over here now. You can start blasting here. You can attack there, attack here, and attack... Actually, no. Switch to your dagger. Switch to your daggers. Have at thee. Have at thee. Okay, you need to disengage. That's fine. You will then target there. You do this. And in a moment, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Go here. And creature in the tank, yep, still remains still. Shoot there.
Thoughts must be.
And in a moment you'll be, yep, you're gone. Now it's your turn.
How may I help?
And there's only a couple left.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, you're barely dealing any damage to the deer. The deer is just
Your thoughts must
obliterating them. I need you to attack there. There we go. Well, if you can. Can you?
shed no
I don't know that you can, but there we go. And then you can attack here. You actually can't attack there. But you lot can. And there we go. That's the second one gone after I tried to warn them. Peldon, you're the most talented of my apprentices, but your understanding is merely a page among the tomes of knowledge I've accumulated. Curb your pride until you've earned it. No weakness is deadlier. I can almost see your hands shaking and your face reddening as you read this. You think that mastering a few basic hexes makes you my worthy pupil? I had crafted the parasitic staff when I was half your age, and while I worked, my peers plotted against me. You may have surpassed the others for now, but they will band together against you if you give them reason. Conceal your skill with mistakes. Hide your malice behind smiles. Sacrifice your vanity for a few precious years that you might survive long enough to earn the title of Wizard. You have a girdle, necklace of fireballs. Grant's Fireball. Just Grant's Fireball. An exceptional wand, and Peldon's Grimoire. And the rest of it can just go there.
Aye?
We also have this, and we have this.
I'm here.
What else do we have here? Traps? I don't think there are any more. There's Glanfathon's Stalking Boots. And a Rugged Wilderness Hat with +2 survival. And exceptional leather armor. Not bad. And this has some research notes. As if I'd leave notes on my experiments for anyone to find. But while you're reading this, Uariki, if one of your weapons wanders in here again, I'm keeping it. Sable, I've never taught to you, but stay out of my lab anyway. Tanos, I doubt you can even read, but I'm feeding your minions to my test subjects the next time I catch one of them loitering outside my lab. Not the friendliest of people, but I'm not surprised. Okay, there's nothing else
I'm here.
in here. The last person we can go talk to that isn't Tanos is you. And hopefully you're not going to turn on me. If you don't turn on me, then I think we might be taking out Tanos. You seemed like the most reasonable of the four. Are you the most reasonable of the four?
Hey.
Let's find out.
Need something? I'm still busy here.
She places a dagger on a scale and scrawls a note on the parchment beside her. I'm here for your piece of the key.
That filthy spider put you up to this? He's using you, you know. Thinks he can control you like one of his mindless puppets.
She shows you a row of sharp teeth, and her eyes dart from the weapons on her work table to you. But she's not attacking us.
Tell you what, you help me instead, and I'll give you whatever he's offered, plus a little extra. Deal?
You know what? That's a good deal. Fine.
Good. Come back when you've got the other pieces of the key.
Goodbye.
I'm here.
Yeah, you seem very, very reasonable. I'm not going to go after you. I am, however, going to go after Tanos, which is likely a mistake because Tanos is a vithrack, and vithrack are difficult to deal with. Very difficult to deal with. Yeah, those Void Seers are a problem. Now, what's going to happen is we're going to go into this room, and then you're going to turn your thralls against us. I'm going to have to fire all my spells off here. All of them.
Yes?
Okay, you're not violent yet.
Hey.
I think what I need to do is I need to get the first strike off. That's what I need to do. I need to get the first strike off.
Yes?
How may I
And
help?
to do that, we're going to be firing off. We can't fire that off because it's combat only, but this can start combat.
Lavaru, be on seat!
And then
Yes.
we fire this here. And we fire this here. Can we attack? Yes. Like that. And violence! Let's go. Do this, you attack here, you attack here, and zap, zap, zap. Tanos is already somewhat hurt.
Following your lead.
You do this.
Aye?
Next thing we need to do is a wall here. About, actually here. Put it here.
I'm here.
And then...
Concelhaut.
Oh, that's some stuff fired back. There is a shaman here. Need to watch out for that. There's a Ravager and another Ravager. That's not good.
I'm here.
You do that.
Hey.
The assassin is nearly
Following your
down.
lead.
This is good. You need to fire this off here at Ravager number 1. That's good. And you're now on our side. Excellent. Switch targets, please. And you're no longer on our side. Okay, go for this shaman. Next thing we need to do
Yes.
is fire off a... you know, how about another one of these? How about another one of these? Oh, no, actually not down. Tanos is badly injured. You are injured. You are on our side. Excellent. Next thing we want to do is a killing bolt.
I'm here.
And
What?
you are going to want to do that. You are going
Following
to
your
want to keep attacking here.
Here.
You're going to want to attack... Actually, do this here. We have more damage coming our way.
Your thoughts must
You
flow
want to keep
deep.
attacking. Yeah,
Hey.
you want to knock down Tanos now on the floor so that we don't have to worry about
Aye.
you. Next thing we want to do is...
I'm here.
You're going to want to do that. You're going to want to attack here. You're going to want to attack here. We're going to want to cast this spell here.
Yes.
Next spell you want to cast is another lightning spell. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. Excellent. You're badly injured. And there are 2 Thrall Assassins here.
Aye.
But I think we've got this. Do this now. You could disintegrate Tanos.
Following your lead.
That. Oh, we can summon ogres. Perfect. Ogre time! And then the ogres smash things. Oh, Tanos is in fact gone. Excellent. Okay, your turn now. You're stunned. That's fine. A lot of you are stunned. Go here, go here.
How may I help?
And you can blast here.
Hey.
And so still stunned. This is fine. Just actually
Your
go
thoughts
forward
must
with your
flow
knives.
deeply indeed.
Go forward with your knife and see what you can do. Have at thee! Okay, you're going
Hey.
there. Perfect. And in a moment. Okay, excellent. And then you go here. Fantastic. We have prevailed. And what is our reward for doing so? We have a Vithrack Brain. We have Will Breaker. That's a name for a spellbook. Tanos. More than any of the others, you have chosen the path that complements your natural strengths. Your mind is a maze, and you use it to ensnare not only your thralls, but also your fellow pupils. They are blind to it because they look at you and see an animal. Which is why I shall only warn you once. Attempt your trickery on me, and I will give your corpse to Peldon. I feel the workings of your mind as surely as you would feel a disturbance in your web. You would displace me as readily as you'd follow me. But the first defense of any wizard is a warded mind, and I have had centuries to strengthen mine. Okay, we also have a Talk of Defense, a Ring of Thorns. Ooh. This loop of tiny interwoven vines is studded with blackened thorns. It fits easily around your finger. That is a brilliant thing there. That's awesome. We also have all of this, and we have this,
Fight.
Your
And
thoughts
this.
must flow deeply indeed.
and then this. Oh, this is a grisly place. The pungent stench of some type of preservative emanates from these shelves.
What?
The glass jars on the shelves contain brains of various sizes. The corpse's skin has been peeled back and held in place with a thick, viscous webbing.
I'm here.
Here we have some things, including an ebony spider figurine. And books, 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 and books. And a table. And on this table we have a Vithrack brain and some more stuff. Now we can report on our success to the last remaining apprentice. The most reasonable of the apprentices. I think she just wants to get on with her work. The others were all scheming for more power. She's just like, yeah. I want to just make floating
here.
blades.
Need something? I'm still busy here.
I got the parts of the key from the other apprentices.
Good. Take this too. Now, just so we're clear, I don't know your business with him, and I don't want to either.
She folds her arms. You gained a Scroll of Valor and 3 potions of major endurance.
So if you get into trouble, don't expect me at your side. Far as I'm concerned, our business is happily concluded.
She gives you a smart nod and returns to her work. The scroll in question is... Where is that scroll? I need to find it. It's probably a quest thing. There it is. Uariki. You tinker with blades and bludgeons while your peers shape the bodies and minds of Kith, and they look down on you for it. Let them. Spellwork often attracts a certain kind of mind, one drawn to the mystery and theatre of grand arcane spectacle. But you are burdened with no such pretension. You see magic for what it is, power, raw and malleable. You shape it as best suits your needs, and this is what gives the greatest spells their strength. While the other apprentices are still perfecting their own ambitious spells, you will complete yours. When that day comes, strike them down, and do not hesitate. I'm not sure how much she's bothered about the other apprentices. Concelhaut was certainly trying to scheme to get everyone against each other, but I don't think she cares. Now, before we go and deal with Concelhaut, I think we need to go and get a incredibly good buff. That is to say, we should get some might from Crägholdt. But that'll be for next time, folks, for I anticipate there'll be a fight and it'll be a nasty one. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not, and if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.